Hey guys, it's Alyssa Marie, your intuitive reader. You can probably notice I'm in kind of an unfamiliar setting, and that's because I'm currently in a hotel. My husband is on a new job, kind of job training, and we are here down in Florida. So I'm here for a while. That's why my Etsy shop, I don't have any crystals and stuff listed at the time. I'm just doing readings. But yeah, so let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is talking about a recent channeling that I did for a client, and it came from the Pleiadians, particularly the Pleiadian emissaries of light. This information talked about the year 2000, Y2K, the millennium as we know it. And they've told me that this was a very important year, and it stands for the beginning of the new order of planet Earth. Now, this new order of the planet Earth was created by originally the Galactic Federation of Light, and it comprises primarily the Pleiadians, but also some other beings like the Arcturians, the Lyrans, and humanity. And this particular agency or organization was created in order to kind of set particular rules for higher dimensional beings when it comes to interacting with planet Earth. Up until this point in time, at least in our timeline, there wasn't necessarily, there was always rules set in place, but they got more strict, and particularly during the 1950s, when we hear a lot about the Greys coming in, people seeing a lot of UFOs, people being abducted. This was a species, a race that did not follow a lot of times the rules set in place by the Galactic Federation, and there was other groups that did not follow the rules as well. But due to that happening in the 1950s, around all that stuff that happened, they did want to create a new order, and this new order was almost kind of like a new age and a new dawn for planet Earth. So those people born around the year 2000, or people that are really just living around the millennium, okay, these are very important souls at this time, okay? So everybody that's watching this right now, you're very important in Earth's ascension process at this moment. Now, they also told me that, when you hear, at least when I hear about the year 2000, there was kind of this dawn of the digital age, okay? This is when technology started really becoming prevalent in society. And what's interesting is they told me that a lot of times during this time, this information was coming through from light codes from the new order of planet Earth. So one of the main things the new order of planet Earth says is really not to interfere with humans and humanity unless unless things are dire, or if a human gives permission. So for example, whenever we receive light codes, like I receive a lot of my light codes from the Arcturus star and the Arcturians, when we receive these light codes, our higher self actually has to accept them. And sometimes our 3D self doesn't know this, but our higher self has a higher, awareness. And so if the higher self accepts the light code, the 3D self will receive it. And so what I've been told is during the year 2000, there started to be a lot of kind of interference, but when I say interference, I mean physically interfering. A lot of these beings are never going to physically interfere unless the humanity is in dire, something really bad is going to happen, okay? But they do interfere energetically if the beings of planet Earth allow it. And so, for example, a lot of the higher selves of people living around the year 2000 and now started to receive a lot of light codes regarding digital things, electronics, technology. And so in a way, a lot of humans believed that they created this new technology, And they did, but their higher self allowed for that information to come in. So a lot of this technology that we've received, including AI technology, has come from a higher dimensional race and higher dimensional ways, which has then been taken down into, the human brain and kind of, in a way, misconstrued. So they wanted to really share with me as well that this whole digital age and the becoming of AI is something to be aware of. I know that in the New Age community, we talk a lot about AI, and it can be scary. It can be. And they have shared with me that the AI, does have potential to really gain its own consciousness and really take over planet Earth in the next 100 years. And one of the things they really want us to do is to remember that AI can be our friend, but also that AI, if we continue to really delve our entire lives into something that is not really there in front of us, we can really make it become our enemy. They really showed that since the year 2000 and all of these codes coming in about technology, it's kind of went the other way. They think that a lot of humanity is becoming too engrossed in technology to the point where, people do like the metaverse thing, and they visit places virtually, and they forget what's in front of them. They're always on their phone. They're always making little avatars of themselves, and it starts out very innocent. But they say that the problem is that a lot of people are really becoming disengaged from what life on Earth was supposed to be. Life on Earth is meant to be very physical, and it's supposed to be an experience that is tangible. And so they didn't want to give this message in the sense of fear, but rather awareness that since the dawning of the millennium, and really all years are important, but they told me that a lot of times each millennium, 2000, 2100, is a very important time for a certain generation. And so know that you are so important right now, and know that try to talk to your higher self, and try to say to your higher self as well, I'm ready to receive codes on my ascension journey. Because sometimes the higher self is even cut off from receiving codes. Remember, you have free will and you have consent. That's another thing the New Order talked about, forgot to mention. It is consent. We have consent to communicate. We have consent to receive messages. Any type of being that has ever abducted a person, they have completely denied the laws of the New Order and the laws of the Galactic Federation. But really, the laws of the New Order of planet Earth were really where they came to be. So since the year 2000 of our time frame, things have really changed, and we've really entered a new age. Again, this is when a lot of these beings came together, and this is when a lot of beings really wanted to offer help, offer aid, and offer technology to planet Earth. It is the humans, us, that have taken the information and have done great things with it, but have also started to become too engrossed by it. And so the whole point of this video was to give you this information and to remember to unplug sometimes. Remember to, when I say unplug, take time. Don't watch TV. Don't watch YouTube. Don't constantly have the digital age and technology take over your life. Take time to go out in nature and experience and feel, because that is what human nature is about. That is what your life is about, and don't ever forget it, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you've ever heard of the New Order of Planet Earth. This literally came to me in my channeling, New Order of Planet Earth. I do also have other information I've recently channeled, which I am excited to share with you guys. But definitely let me know if you've heard of this, and I guess your perception on what's happening. And it's changing. You know, the world has really changed, and we're here. We're so important. Everybody watching this video, we are here to make change. We can change the future. It's in our hands, and it always has been in our hands. And you know, it's an exciting time. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.